Welcome back to Old School. Today is episode 2. It is February of year 1 on rustic rangelands. Happy Farms own custom map. Link in the description to get the map. Today we got to sell the rest of the grass, pick up some more over there, as well as figure out our plans. I don't want to do a lot of lumber in this series or a lot of forestry work. So we got to start getting things planted, some fields established, and the way the property lines work is going to be in our favor. We're not going to take advantage of it like we mentioned last episode, but we are going to have a favorable size of property to start with. Was the decision I came up with, and I am pre-recording this, so I did not get the feedback yet on the production or the focus of the series, but I am leaning heavy towards chickens. Just got to put it out there. It's probably going to be chickens, unless overwhelmingly y'all say clothing company. Let's get this sold, see where we're sitting financially after picking up the rest of the grass. We got to get a plow, we need a seeder, we need a lot of things. Let's keep making some money. Just loving this tractor. Oh man. All right, we're at the sales location here. We'll see how much the grass brings in here. Should be about, what was it, 1100 last episode? 1239. All right, we're at 5800. Oh, can't turn that sharp, can't turn that sharp. We're gonna go get the rest of the grass picked up, get it all sold, and then make some plans for the rest of the day. And I'm hoping we get another full load here, but it's not looking like it. We'll see as we get going here. Finishing up this little area that we left off on. Well, 55% full is what we're going to be sitting at. Let's go ahead and head back to the sales location. It's another 6 yards of grass here. Probably about $600. So we'll be sitting at $6,400 around. And then we got to make some decisions. Well, I have snow off, but it's snowing. You know what? There's nothing wrong with plowing fields with a light snow. And we've made it to Silver Run Market. Let's go ahead and get our $600 here. And then we're gonna head on over to the dealership and see about getting a plow to start with. And $671, nice. So we're at $6,500. Still gotta be very careful with our spending. Oh, come on, Happy, we need to drive through this way. And our truck's still over here, and we're gonna add more to the parking lot because we're gonna drop off this forage wagon here for a little bit, and then we'll come back and get it later, as well as our truck. I don't want to start doing this, but this is what we're doing. So let's drop that off, turn off the tractor, and talk to them and see what they got for us. First, let's check the used market, just in case. Nothing old school for us to buy. Plow-wise, I have a couple options. I do have this International Harvester one that I use a lot, and it's $11,000, but we're just gonna start with this one. It's gonna be fun. $140. And while we're here, let's take a look at planters, or seeders. Let's take a look at seeders. We have this one. I think it's old school. It looks old school. And we have $5,000 left over after buying those. Very nice. So let's get in the tractor, and we'll take the plow first, and we'll come back for the seeder and everything later. And then also we'll have to get some seed at that point. Oh yeah, what a combo. Should have plenty of power for it. It's probably too much power. Let's get it home and make our first field. I've been thinking about what old school means these days. And when I was younger, it would have been 50s and 60s. And now we're, it's 2023, almost 2024 by the time this gets posted. The 80s are pretty old school at this point. I would say maybe even the 90s, but I don't think we'll go that far. If there's some things, basically when we get to buildings, like our chicken coop and productions, I think then we'll focus on things that look like they could have been around in the 80s. Equipment-wise, I do want to stay as old as possible with this stuff. As we progress and can afford it, we can make decisions on, how newer of things we want. And again, if it's the 80s, we're still talking 40 years ago at this point. So that's pretty old school. Technology's changed a lot in those 40 years. I was alive for pretty much all of them. So, all right. So I think right here, let's go ahead and try to, backing up on this is going to be fun. We'll just start right here then. We'll make sure we have allow fields turned on and go ahead and get it lowered with that button. And it's gonna take a minute. Why did we do this to ourselves? At least we have the steering wheel to help us. Straight lines are gonna be pretty impossible. I think it's gonna be because of the angle we're going we're angled on the map, so the lines aren't gonna go very straight, but I think it'll end up looking pretty cool. Go ahead and lift there, lined up as good as we can to respect the area that we decided to turn into a field. And wow, that jet way behind us there. Popped out way behind us to cultivate or plow. So once we get this outline done, I think it'll move a little faster. Basically a 3-row plow here that really feels like 1 row. The snow is coming down pretty hard. It's kind of pretty though. Small field to start with. You don't want to overdo it with what we have. So yeah, this does not back up at all. So don't make mistakes, because then you have to loop around. Look at the spots we missed later, and just learning how far we have to hug over here. A little too far now. Oh yeah, I guess GPS still would be nice, wouldn't it? But that's not very old school. All right, so we started here and it messed up. So let's go about right there and lower it. Yeah, crazy. This top-down view is a little annoying, but I think it works best for us right now. There, that's a good angle. Okay, we're gonna be here a minute. The snow is just not going away. We're just about done though, finally. Oh, about 40 minutes, real life. This is real work. Farmers back in the day, no joke. Farmers today, they're still no joke, but my goodness, this is hard. I can only imagine this being very tedious, hard work, and very important work. All right, little spot here we missed. Beautiful. All right, we're gonna need to figure out how to get some type of hose system. Let's go ahead and get this put away, and we'll head back to the store, get the seeder and some seed. I think we'll put some wheat down. Might as well start with wheat. I'm hoping the snow clears up in a few. It's kind of nice though. This cab view is pretty cool too. Should use it more often. It's just so hard for me to see behind me. I respect people that use this view a lot. And we're gonna have to get a front loader or something soon, because we're gonna start getting pallets over here that we can't move. Back this up, and then we'll head to the store, get some seed. Well, it should just get delivered right here. We're gonna be very conservative. We're gonna start with just 1 bag of seed. 800 bucks. Top close there. Get this home. Get some wheat in the ground. Unfold. Unload. Oh, okay. All right, we're back to the location, and I think we just lower this. I think that's all we do, and it starts planting. Texture's changing. That's good. Let's hop out and take a look. And we got wheat in the ground. Very, very awesome. Looks like these just dig into the ground and drop seeds periodically. That's how that's working. And a nice change in texture, so we know where we've been. Very nice. And let's see what... Oops. Oh, do I not have speed override? We'll have to get that added. Or maybe we don't. 87% seed already. Ooh. Be doing a few trips back and forth to that store, it looks like. We're just about out of seed. No, we are out of seed. All right, let's raise it up and back up to that spot. We're gonna hike into town and get the truck and bring the seed with us. Oh, okay. We'll be back. A couple guys at the store helped us lift this and put it in the back of the truck, and it's causing some issues for the camera zooming. But let's go ahead and get back, get the seeder all filled up, and continue with planting the wheat. It's nice to be in the truck, driving a little bit faster. All right, we'll just park right here for now. See if we can not run into the truck. See if we can just load it from here, would be nice. Very fast. So it's not holding much seed, which is the problem, but that is the way of old school. Back to planting, and I think I'm gonna keep doing these loops the way we've been doing it. It seems to be a nice efficient way, so we don't have to stop as much. I really want this snow to go away though. And we're back at it. Making pretty good progress. Was hoping to get another field cut for the day, but getting this one planted was definitely the top priority. We'll see how much time we have and money, because I would like to see about getting a silage pit somehow going to start making silage. We'll have to get a front loader or something to help us load the silage afterwards. We could try fighting with the forage wagon and backing it in, but that always seems to be problematic. We gotta shift over a little bit, otherwise we're gonna miss some. There we go. All right, we'll continue on. And the weather has finally cleared up for the day for us, which is super nice. You can see things a lot better now. It's pretty bright though. A little cloud coverage would be nice. Seems like I just like to complain. So this field probably does need lime to get it in a better place, better to get the soil a little bit better, but you know, money's very tight right now. So we just want to get a crop in the ground, get some wheat going, get some chickens eventually. And I think that's where I'm leaning. I know I asked for a vote for it and feedback, but I just want to do that chicken empire. And it just seems like a nice old school thing to do, in my opinion. Just about out of seed again. Once it stops planting here, we'll go ahead and lift, head on over, refill it, and get back going. Done almost an acre. It's kind of nice with these mods that we're using. It tells us how much we've done on this implement. So 0.8 acres so far. So this field, I'm guessing, is about 1.5 acres, which right away tells you the yield's not going to be, I mean, the yield could be good, but the amount of wheat we're going to get out of it's not going to be a lot. Smallish field, which is what we're starting with. It'll grow over time. Do this a little different than cattle ranch. We're not going to go super crazy with sawmills and stuff like that. We're going to have to really make money off of farming. Oh, one more little pass to do, and we are done planting wheat. Feels great. There's a couple little spots up here. I don't see them anymore. There's one that... All right, I think we'll call that good. We'll get the cedar put away, and then we'll get the truck and the trailer all moved. And then we're going to pick out the next plot of land that we want to kind of make a field out of. Get some more grass cut to bring in some more money. Go right there. Should be a good home for it. We'll go ahead and leave the tractor right there as well for now. Need to really take care of this property and get it maintained a little better. So I got the time stopped right now because we're going to do a little bit of an experiment that I don't know how it's going to go. So for 1500, I have these Polish silage silo pack mod, and I want to place it around right there. Now, I don't know exactly how this mod works, so I don't know if we cover it like normal, I would assume. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna find the next area to cut the grass, and we'll have to get back to the store and get the forage wagon, but we will fill this up with grass and try to cover it and make it silage, and it didn't cost us much money. So I think that's a good start. And it's nice we can drive over it when it's empty. Let's go ahead and let me get out of here and jump up in the sky real quick. So we have our field here that we're gonna, have a road lead to eventually the silo pit right there. I'm trying to decide if I want to flex this direction, maybe go out here in the middle and cut a bunch of this so we can do a field through here next and leave the trees. Yeah, I think that's it. I think that makes up my mind there. So let's go ahead and get in the tractor and get that going. And I'll go ahead and turn the time back on for now. And we might be canning this if it doesn't work, but I think it'll be fine. So if we can figure out exactly, I think it was about right here we're looking at, and turn this on, start cutting. And this will be a little bit bigger of an area. Small plow is still gonna be somewhat depressing to use. We're gonna work our way a little bit more towards the road here and loop back about right here and use this tree as our outline and work back to this tree as well, and then cut right in front of the line of trees here in front of us. And this will be a little bit longer, skinnier field. But it'll be nice to have these two. And this one we potentially will make grass. I haven't decided yet if I want to do a lot of silage. I mean, it's a great way to make money. We'll see how this pit goes, I guess, as we fill it up before we plow this field and turn it into whatever field type we fall on. But I think that's a good start there of an outline. And hopefully we get to the point where we start getting some cash to upgrade some equipment, as well as get the rest of the equipment we need. We need some fertilizer, some weed treatment, lime laying down. We also need probably a harvester. That would probably be a requirement, wouldn't it? Yeah, one thing I do want to mention about this map is it's in the description, a link to Brendan's Patreon. So you can check that out as well, but he's also going to be making updates. I definitely have the earliest first pass version of it because I wanted to get this series going. It's making lots of updates to it. Outside of that main city area, there's a lot more features you can check out. I'm sure he'll be releasing some videos on that, but definitely think it'd be worth it. We'll be technically, or potentially, I guess I should say, we might upgrade to a newer version of it at some point if the save file can handle it and it doesn't ruin the playthrough. But that's something we'll figure out later on down the line. Super excited to help him out by publicizing this, and I think he's a great map creator, and I'm excited to see how the map turns out when it's finalized. All right, I think that's good for this new field outline. We're gonna take the mower home and head up and get the wagon. And I think I'm going to take a look at the store and see if there's any rakes that we can afford. I'm not quite sure we have enough cash for that, but turning this into silage should definitely help. All right, we're here. We're going to talk to them, see if they're still open. They should be. It's only 3:45. This 4-meter one is what I'm looking for. Is the color change free? It is. We're going to go with this combination. What else do we got? Massey Ferguson design. Just a little differences. The Massey Ferguson's a little more expensive, so we'll go with the $2,000 option. And hopefully That means we'll have to make another trip here to pick up the wagon, but that's okay. And we will see how this works for us when we get it home. So this is supposed to be on the front. Interesting that it shows up on the front up top. We don't have a front hookup. Looks pretty wide. Should work. Power steering. All right, let's see if this does work from the back side. And which way is it going to push behind us? Okay, interesting. The width is pretty nice though. And seems like we can go pretty fast with it, which is beneficial. Turn here. Yeah, that makes sense. Oops, sun's starting to get a little blinding this direction. 16 miles an hour, this is crazy. It seems like it shouldn't go this fast, but we're not gonna complain. Let's see if we can turn here. There we go, very cool. Yeah, it should definitely make picking up the grass a lot faster this time around. I think when we get here, we'll go ahead and lift and start doing up and down. And this tree is gonna be problematic. All right, here. And I think we'll go straight and we can fix that extra gap area later. Come back and get it. But if we do this, we should be able to bring 2 rows together when I turn around, if I'm seeing this right. Go all the way to the end, go ahead and lift, loop around. And when we line up right here, yeah, bring 2 rows together. Perfect. Definitely gonna speed us up. All right, not bad. Just got that other area in the back here to clean up. And I do want to come along this first row and kind of extend it straight. Let's bring the other one. Now I'm arguing with myself in my head. We'll go right here, get it lowered, and everything to the left we should be able to bring close. Everything to the right we'll move the other direction. So yeah, we'll loop around and just tighten up that row a little bit, like so. Go ahead and lift, and we'll loop back because I want to go the same direction, right about here. Bring this over to the left, and then we will turn around and finish up the windrowing. Yeah, that's a pretty good purchase. We're at $780, about $350, I believe, was our maintenance cost right now. So we do want to keep that in mind, and we have enough to get us through today, but we might go negative if we don't sell anything in March. Ooh, how are we going to do this? You're not going to fit in here. That's unfortunate. What about the other one? The opening was smaller. Yeah, so it's just going to chill out here by this storage unit. That'll be its home for now. And now we got to head back to the store. Does this have a drive-thru, or is this just a walk-up Dairy Queen? Let's find out. Just a walk-up, it looks like. We'll park right there for now. Sundays. Do you guys not serve food? Just, there we go. I'll take a cheeseburger and a large drink. $1. Very nice. Got our food. We didn't want to come back to town after this. Yeah, I think someday soon all this will be farmland. That's ours. That's the goal. That's the plan. And here we go, picking up. This is, so much better with these rows rowed for us. The one downside, I guess, is we'll fill up faster, but we're going to get done faster in general, so it's not really a downside. I'm hoping instead of 1,100 or 1,200 per load, we get like 5 times that when it's silage. Maybe $6,000 would be nice per trip. First load filled up, it's time to learn if our silage pit's gonna work. I'm already seeing there might be a couple of trees that we're gonna want to get rid of around here, so I think what we'll do is we'll try to get right in the middle here. Ooh, let's see how well this thing backs up. Not too bad. Just because we don't know, we'll go about right there and Control I and drive forward a little bit. That seems to be working pretty nice. Pretty cool mod. All right, let's go pick up the rest, and then we'll compact it and see about covering it. All right, let's see. Hopefully too much of this doesn't spill when we drive over it. Oh yeah, I knew it was gonna spread out like that. Okay, got some spillage. We're gonna have to pick up some type of front loader. Let's try to get a little closer to the front here with the rest of this, and drive forward, please. I don't know what that got stuck on, but I think we're gonna just pile up as much as we can and then start smoothing it out. And whatever falls out, we're gonna have to deal with and just leave for now until we do get some equipment to help us pick it up and put it back in the pit. All right, hopefully a lot more loads. Here we go. Second thought, I think we compact as we go. That way we can actually do this and just keep driving on it. At least compact it that much, I think. All right, let's hook back up. We'll dump more. A lot of spillage. So that'll be the first thing. One of the first things that we look into once we get some cash from this is the ability to not have to waste and be able to pick up what we spill and put it back in the pit. I think we will unload about right here and pull forward. Nice, slow, steady pull forward here to get, and we got stuck. Did we get stuck? Back up a hair and we're good. Okay. All right, let's go ahead and drop it and compact it a little bit so that when we come back the next time, we do not get stuck. It'll be interesting to see how much of this gets covered, how much of it fell out. Yeah, pretty cool. I like that mod. Nice cheap way to get started with silage. Another 11 yards, getting ready to go to the pit. I think we're moving pretty good pace in this series. Let me know what you think. I like it. I'm digging it. I'm excited to see what this entire farm turns into. Got some ideas. Gonna work them out. We're gonna get them going. Ooh, we got a little too far there. And with a little bit of daylight left, let's go get that last load. And 70% full is not that bad. Another 7.5 yards, 7.8 yards here of grass. Put into the pit, and then we will completely compact it and cover it up and see how that process works on this mod. Should be the same. Oh, there we go. All right, let's go ahead and put this away for now. That tree's oddly placed too. All right, time to drive on this pit about 100 times here. And we'll have the menu open just to show us how we're progressing. Yeah, a lot of spillage there. 63% compacted already, so it shouldn't take too long. And yeah, we'll have to get a front loader with a bucket to help us out with the spillage. As I said 20 times already. Seems to compact pretty quickly actually, so that's at 100% already. So let's go ahead and hop off and blanket it. Okay, so just a little bit of spillage, not as much as I thought there was gonna be. 0% fermented. Perfect. All right, let's put the tractor away and finally eat our Dairy Queen. I wonder if the rake would have fit through this opening. We'll have to try that out tomorrow. Pretty eventful day with $779 and a decent amount of equipment going. So next episode in March, we will have to see about how well that's fermenting, see if we can sell it, turn this into a field, decide what we're gonna plant. But we also need to get some fertilizer so we can get this yield a little better. 0% yield bonus, 35% yield bonus. Not very good. That wouldn't be a good way to start. I'm Socksway Up. I'll catch you on the next episode.